they can rally back and provide something to cheer about this time around. And Kenny, a monster elimination game tonight. If you're the underdog and fighting for your playoff lives, what do you do to turn the tide in this series?
Oh, you got to play like there's no tomorrow, Ernie. Every 50-50 ball, those are those balls that are just rolling down the court. You got to get those. Every second chance opportunity will win. So, those small battles win the big war.
It takes only one big win to get that momentum back on your side. That happened for me and D-Wade back in 06 when we were down against Dirk. And the Mavericks 0-2 came back and won.
And that is it for us.
Can you dig it?
As we send you to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports Group.
A buzz in the air in the sold-out arena here in Indianapolis, Indiana. It's Game 4 of this Eastern Conference quarterfinal series. Down 3-zip. It's a survival contest, no doubt. Will the series end here tonight? Thanks for tuning in to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Hillon with Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. You look at Indiana. They're facing elimination, and the fans in this building know that this could be their last game of the year without a tremendous effort.
Yeah, let's not kid ourselves. Things are looking bleak right now. There's no doubt about that. But the home fans are behind them. They've just got to focus on winning this game and then take it from there.
Point well made, Greg. That's why it's so important for them to get off to a quick start in this game. Get these fans lathered up and into it to prevent any kind of boom and gloom atmosphere setting in here.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. The natural out there with the natural. And there's Champ, and it's the natural. And it's the natural in at the center position. The Pacers shooting their first free throw of the night.
One shot.
On defense, Indiana. They lost their last game on Tuesday.
Yeah, their defense got sliced and diced in that game. They just weren't closing down on perimeter shooters, not nearly quick enough. And then they gave up their fair share of those point-blank shots on the interior as well.
Something was clearly amiss for them, Greg. I mean, to let an opponent shoot that high a percentage, you got to take a real long look in the mirror after a game like that.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
I was able to speak with Frank Vogel for a minute. I asked him if this team still believed that they could come back in this series, and he told me absolutely. The guys know we're in a hole, but we've had our backs against the wall before. The pressure is on them now to close us out. We can just go, play our game, and try to get back in this series. We'll watch and see that happen, guys.
All right, Doris.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
He might be small for a center, but it doesn't really matter because he can jump out of the building.
Here's Newman. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up Clark that beautiful alley-oop dunk.
Yeah, that was nice.
No doubt. There are assists, and then, guys, there are assists. An offensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
With just no way for the D to handle it.
Well, I tell you what, you just got to sit back and admire the creativity there.
Good.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Can't hit from in close.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And the shot is good.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
Here's the natural. Here's Clark. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And, that's an example of how many plays we have in the game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
Boy, that's a sound physical play. I mean, can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every once in a while. It's a contact sport, folks.
Here's the natural. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Just 2 to shoot. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And he gets it to go.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And, Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court. Boy, oh boy, to be young again. My, oh my. You got me thinking back to my day.
Oh, yeah, right. It does make it nostalgic, doesn't it?
Well, speak for yourself, because I could never roll it down like that, but I will say it sure looks fun, doesn't it? And this guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Oh, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger, Clark, right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
And guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up. And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chance opportunities.
And cashing in hard. I mean, man, oh man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
Yes.
Guys, that's the only way he knows how to do it. Soft, I don't even think is in his vocabulary. I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Philadelphia with the ball, following the score by Indiana. The pass to the natural. Clark, the pass to the natural. Here's the natural. 76ers moving the ball around. Here's the natural, and that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Swiped it away. Here's the natural. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, how come you can finish like this guy?
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
You look at the natural, he's been playing really well.
I mean, he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
Now look at the top scoring point guards during the regular season. As you look at the natural, second in the league, having an excellent season.
Being at the top of that list, I mean, he's obviously been able to take it upon himself to give his team an offensive jolt whenever they've needed it.
And that's value added for a point guard. I mean, when you're playing that position and you score and do the other things he does, he creates offense for his teammates, and he can get his own offense too.
Here's the natural. 6 points for him. Passes it to Cortez. Inside. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Well, he took that defender head on and threw down the two-hander power jam.
Straight power there, guys.
You just got to love that determination.
Pass to Champ. They set the screen. The prodigy. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Here's the prodigy after the Sixers pick up 2. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
That's good.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Here's the natural, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team's done jack diddly on D.
Here's the prodigy. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
And Philadelphia has possession, trailing by 4. And it's Clark in the corner. 5 on the clock. The pass to the natural. No up. And Indiana will come the other way. Passes it to Newman. Now that is his 7th field goal in 10 tries. He's shooting a very good 70%.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And he gets the bucket. That's now 8 points for the natural.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. We'll see how long they can keep it going.
Stolen. Here's Champ. And again, it's Indiana.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play. Only 1 miss in his first 8 attempts. Coming out of the gate strong.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Indiana.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
And the Pacers with possession here, leading by 5.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
Pass to Cortez. Inside. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful 2-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further. And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
The natural, the pass to Cortez. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. And the pass to the natural. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Here's the natural. Misses the wing chair.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute.
Pass to the natural. And that one is hammered home.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that 2-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
The natural, the pass to Cortez to the left side wing. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's the natural. No luck. And Indiana will come the other way. Pass to Champ. Fires the 3. Good on the shot. And it's a 12-point Pacer lead.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And here are the Pacers now. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. And that one's good. 16 points for the natural.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
The 76ers have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. The natural, he's checked in for Indiana. The prodigy comes in for Champ and then for Philadelphia. The natural, he's checked in for the natural. And Chance subbed in for the natural. Here's the prodigy. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. The natural, the pass to the prodigy. Here's the prodigy. Lets it go with the 3. And Indiana, another 3.
And it really starting to look like they're going to have one of those days where nothing goes wrong.
Well, Greg, they certainly haven't done anything wrong so far, stretching the lead into double digits already.
Here's the prodigy. 76ers getting the bucket. Here's the pass to the net. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
The Pacers shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
2 shots.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Just 4 seconds left here in the first quarter. Cortez. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Pacers out in front, and we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again. And for the Pacers here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
This has been a shooting drill thus far.
Warm-up jumpers because there hasn't been much resistance.
Here's the natural. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. And so in the game for the Pacers. They've got the prodigy. Prodigy is up there with the prodigy. And it's the natural. And it's the natural in at the 4 spot.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Champ. Pass to Cortez. Plenty of space. No good.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
The natural, the pass to the prodigy. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. That's good.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Here's the natural, and it's good. Fought through contact, it's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
1 shot. 1 shot, gentlemen.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. pass to Champ. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. The pass to the Prodigy. 6 on the shot clock. Takes it from 10 and off the glass. That one's good.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Passes to the Prodigy. Here's the Prodigy. Pass to the Natural. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
And that's really the change in our game. It's the overall athletic ability. I love those point guards that can throw it down.
Well, you've talked about that. That's a dose of the modern NBA, Greg. That kind of aerial ability isn't limited now to just the front court anymore.
That's exactly right.
You know, I look at it this way, guys. It seems to me there are more high flyers at guard than anywhere else in the league these days.
Here's the Prodigy. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change, and he gets it to go.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
To the inside, lays it up and banks it in. And it's 6 points for Champ.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence. Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now. Looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Brett Brown as he addressed his team. He told his guys that their offense needed to run through the natural. Their offense is most effective, Coach said, when he is most involved. And they're looking for total involvement from him for the rest of this game. He also brought up offensive rebounding as something that should be a priority, saying, quote, those are the battles we can and should win. Being in the position they're in, probably a smart move to go to the clipboard and switch things up while we're still in the first half. Kevin?
Thank you, Doris. So it's the Pacers now. The 76ers getting the bucket. No good on the wing 3.
Got a good look, though. I thought that was going to go down.
Yeah, the D, though, just enough to bother the rhythm on that one, Clark.
There's the pass to the Natural. There's the 3. That one goes. Count it. The Natural's got 13 points.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
Here's the Natural. 16 points for him. Clock at 6. And the call will go against the Prodigy. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Here's the Prodigy. Passes it to the Natural. Here's the Prodigy. 6 on the shot clock. Got a piece of it. Fast break. Here comes Indiana.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
Here's the Prodigy, out left to the wing. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. And a chance here now to take a look at the teams that are tops in the league in scoring points off turnovers. The 76ers in second.
I think this is one of the reasons this team is where they are right now. They are very opportunistic and aggressive turnovers, but in converting them.
Pass to Champ. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's the natural. 18 points for him. The prodigy. Here's the prodigy. That's tipped. Here's the prodigy. And the pass to the natural. Here's the prodigy. 6 to shoot. Makes good on the step-back jumper. The prodigy's got 4 points this quarter.
What handles? He broke the D down to the ground with that move.
And now, let's do it. We go. Pace. And he lobs it up toward the rim. The shot is off.
You know, the alley-oop is a great play when it works, but boy, when it doesn't.
Yeah, it can make you look silly. It embarrasses you. And we had a little silliness right there for sure.
Timeout for the 76ers. Here we go, Pacers fans. Now coming onto the court are your Pacers. Indiana on D. They led by as many as 18 points. And that'll be Philadelphia as it goes out of bounds. 76ers retain possession. Here's Champ. He's got 8. Out to the wing. Here's Champ. Connects from three-point range. Champ's got his first 3 points of the game.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play. Well, that was a dynamic two-hand dunk there.
Right in the face of the defender.
Just tough and gritty with the elevation.
And with that shot, the Indiana lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from the natural. It's deflected. Champ, the pass to the natural. Here's the prodigy. Lets the three fly. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Here's the prodigy. Out of bounds. Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession. The Pacers making a switch here. Newman's checked in. The natural, the pass to the prodigy. And that one's good. The prodigy's got his second basket of the night. The 76ers trail by 9. Passes it to Champ. Here's the natural. The baseline jam. And he hits the jump shot. And it's 9 points for the prodigy.
The quick step back gave him just enough separation to get that one up.
Got a piece of it. Here's Champ. Pass to the Prodigy. From downtown, another three for Philadelphia.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
They set the pick. Here's the Prodigy. He's got 5. Shot clock at 6. Here's the natural. Takes it from 10. Newman with the bucket. The Prodigy's got 19 points.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address. And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
The 76ers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. The Prodigy, he's checked in for Indiana.
One shot, gentlemen.
Pacers leading by 3. Out to the right wing. The pass to Newman. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Clark, he's checked in for the Prodigy.
One shot. Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
The 76ers trail by 6. Pass to Clark. Here's the natural. Here's Champ. He's got 8. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Champ scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the flow.
Passes it to the Prodigy. Pass to the Prodigy. Teardrop shot, and Philadelphia grabs the miss.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
The natural to pass to Champ. Out to the right wing. 5 on the clock, and there's the pass to Champ. The shot from 20 feet away, and the 76ers tack on 2 more. So it's the Pacers now. They led by as many as 18 points. Here's the Prodigy. Here's the Prodigy. Buries the 20-footer. The Prodigy's got 4 points in the quarter.
Great rise and dime there. He changed gears in midair to make the assist.
Clark, the pass to Champ. Here's Champ. Now the feed to Clark. Poked loose. And here's the break. Here's the natural.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
Here's Clark. Shot clock at 5. To the right side. Passes it to the natural. The 3. No good from Clark.
Kevin, just enough presence to bother that three-point attempt there.
Yeah, but for a guy that shoots it as well as he does, I'd say that is an easy look.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
Here's the natural, following the score by Indiana. There's the pick. Right wing, Clark, the pass to the natural. 6 feet out, hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. The natural's got 6 points in the quarter. Pass to the Prodigy. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And there's the pass to Newman. To the inside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. The Prodigy's got 24. The 76ers trail by 8. Feeds it to Clark. It's deflected. Here's the break. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Here's Champ. It's good from long range. Champ's got 11 points. And that concludes the first half. Pacers lead by 7. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, thank you. Here with Frank Vogel. And, Coach, you've got to be pleased with that first half. The ball was moving. Your guys were sharing. Things were going well for you. What about it pleased you?
Yeah, the game is simple when you make the extra pass, when you play the right way. We start out playing this way. We got to continue it for 4 quarters.
Thank you, Frank. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. And, folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of the second half in the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Round 1 action of the playoffs continuing on 2K Sports. Glad to have you with us for the halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Checking out the Pacers, they're showing some pride here tonight, and we should give them credit for that. Down 3-0 in the series, they could have phoned it in, but they've come out, played hard, and now have a legit shot to force a Game 5. And Shaq, what did you see out there from the Pacers?
The field goal percentage was off the Chisnarts, Ernie. Let me rewind it. The field goal percentage was off the charts, Ernie. It was well planned, well executed. They took very few bad shots, and that needs to be the focus from here on out. More smart basketball, don't try to do too much, and open the door for a comeback.
And Kenny, what are your thoughts on Philadelphia?
Well, they're facing a very hot team in the first half. I mean, guys are shooting the ball lights out. But you have to do more to get stops. I mean, tough defense is the key. And if you put pressure on the ball and more bodying up down low, that's going to establish more aggressive tone that might shut them down in the second half.
And that'll wrap up our halftime show. The third quarter set to go moments from now. We will be right back here after the game.
And we're back to the action here in this round 1 matchup.
And what a game for the prodigy. He's got 24 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
So on the floor for Philadelphia. Champ out there with the natural, and it's the natural, and it's the natural, and it's the natural, and it's the shooting guard.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Both good from the line that time.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Passes to Newman. Pulls it from 20. Here's the natural. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
Kenny takes that one up and powers it through.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for him.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Here's the prodigy looking for his first basket still in this one. Knocks down the 3-ball. And the Pacers lead by 6.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Went for the two-hander on that that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Clark, the pass to the natural. He was all alone on that one. The natural's got 24.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Pass to Champ. Now the pass to the natural. And he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
Almost a backboard breaker.
Offensive rebound. That's good. 17 points for the natural.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Cortez passes to the natural. Here's the natural. It's intercepted. And he banks in the layup. The Prodigy's got 5 points in the quarter.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
It's been quite a game for the Prodigy.
They don't seem to have any answers for him. They need to review their game plan and look for a way to cool him off.
Doris Burke has some information for us, Doris.
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Brett Brown said to his team. He told his guys that their offense needed to run through the natural. Coach asked him directly to take the reins of their offense. He wants him to have a huge impact at that end of the floor for the rest of this game. Also, he said that he'd like them to operate quickly on offense, finding and taking shots early in the shot clock. Perhaps the rest of the second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris.
Yeah, I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Now let's go to the 2K scoreboard. During the regular season, these point guards were the best rebounders at that position. Take a look at the Prodigy, one of the game's best, second in the league. And, of course, the natural. Here's the Prodigy. He's got 5. It's tipped. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
Not an easy finish right there, but a beautiful move to give himself just enough space to get in close and knock it down.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he fixed the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points. His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependable.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Philadelphia shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Some changes for Indiana. The natural, he's checked in for the natural. And it's the prodigy in for the prodigy. And so Clark nails both of them.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead.
Passes it to the natural. Here's the natural. 22 points for him. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. And the natural's going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
The prodigy, he's checked in for Champ.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got into good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
And that one's good. Here's the prodigy. He has 7. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, hammers the alley-oop through.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And guys, mark that play right there because that could be the one that leads to a surge to break this thing wide open.
That is so tough to defend. He'll cross you over in a nanosecond. That move is next to unstoppable.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in it. He has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about knees, man. he looked a little hobbled out there for a moment.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now. Fellas, that two-hand mock to slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try because somebody might have got their feelings hurt. And you're not going to pass up that kind of
pass to the prodigy. Here's the screen. Here's Champ. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Off the pick. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
This is not the slam dunk contest. You don't get do-over. You got to finish the job.
Here's the prodigy. He's got 22.
Boy, oh boy, to be young again. My, oh my. Got me thinking back to my days.
Oh, yeah, right. It does make you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Well, speak for yourself, because I could never throw it down like that, but I will say it sure looks fun, doesn't it?
Here's Newman, and they're able to recover. The prodigy, and again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten out in transition.
The natural, he's checked in for the Pacers. The 76ers also with the sub. The natural, he's checked in for the natural. Indiana trailing here. And there's the pass to the prodigy. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Philadelphia's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Wasted no time on that one. The Prodigy's got the lead up to 4 now for the 76ers. It's tipped, the natural, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
One shot. One shot, gentlemen.
The 76ers shooting has been wild. 76%. That's just unbelievable. And he gets it to go. And that's 10 points for the natural.
And that's really using the double team against the defense there and creating that pinpoint passing to attack.
Hang time on that rim, puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other on its heels. Let's see how this one turns out. And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Here's the natural, and there are the Pacers with another bucket.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Here's the Prodigy. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Here's the Prodigy, and good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
Boy, you can actually feel it. It's palpable. The energy level on both sides has really gone up a bunch.
Pacers trail by 3. To tie, scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Stolen. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
The Prodigy, he's checked in for Champ. Champ's checked in for the 76ers. Champ comes in for the natural. Philadelphia's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy.
That's a good shot for him there, but it's kind of puzzling to me that he's not calling for the ball today like he usually does. He has to do more if they're going to pull ahead.
Pass to Cortez. Here's Champ. Here's the Prodigy. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Here's the Prodigy. 18 points for him. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
That was deadly. He used the crossover to get a little separation, then rolls up nicely for the Jets.
Cortez passes to Champ. Lets it go from 11, and the 76ers tack on 2 more. Pacers trail by 3. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to the Prodigy. Here's the Prodigy, and the Pacers another 3.
He is on fire from behind the arc.
Yeah, it seems like all of his points are coming from deep, Greg. How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down. And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
It's a tie game in Indiana. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the 4th quarter. Welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue with this round 1 matchup. And so it's Indiana with it. They led by as many as 18 points. You got the natural. Newman is up there with the prodigy. Then there's the prodigy, and it's the natural and at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
I think they're trying to go for the kill here. I mean, they're starting to take a lot more three-point shots than they had been before, looking to run away.
And as long as you keep getting quality looks, the coaches should have no complaints. Play with confidence.
You know, it's really going to be all about hard work from this point on. And they worked hard to create that high-quality shot right there.
No question. That's their goal down the stretch here. I think finding those close-range rhythm shots. And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
One shot, gentlemen.
Here's the natural. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting two.
He's been absolutely in control. No slowing down for Champ. He has 15 points and 5 assists. You talk about being on, he's been it. Not even one missed shot so far.
This is superhuman stuff we're seeing today, guys.
All right now, gentlemen, two shots. Loose shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
The natural is checked in for Philadelphia. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Boy, they came out of the locker room at halftime with a much more physical disposition than they had in the first half.
And that helps, Clark. They've got extra trips to the foul line, and they need that to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
Deflects the pass, and he bangs it home with one hand.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Clock is at 3. Here's Cortez. Nailed from three-point land. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 20 assists. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Here's the prodigy, and the Pacers another 3.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a three-point battle taking shape here.
And now both teams really in a groove.
This game already, guys, was high scoring, but they've really amped and ramped it up to another level down the stretch.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Chance checked in for the natural. Philadelphia also making some changes. The natural comes in for Champ, and it's the natural in for Champ.
I tell you, you got to love his aggressiveness finishing inside like that.
Well, his leaping ability, Clark, gives him a great advantage.
And that's why they look to get him the ball around the rim. It's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Pacers leading by 4. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Here's the prodigy to the middle. And here they come. Clark, the pass to Cortez. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Newman with the bucket.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
To the paint. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented. For plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
I tell you what, a great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now. You know, and after fighting to get back into it, that was the chance there to tie it up.
But you know what? You know, they've come this far. They're not going away now.
Dishes it to Clark. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
Newman with the bucket.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
The natural to pass to Cortez, and a strong finish with two hands.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Dish now to Clark. The pass to Cortez. Philadelphia moving the ball over. The natural, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two.
Check out the game for the natural. 9 points, and he's been delivering a healthy dose of helpers, too.
He really has, Clark. Always with his head up, looking to make the pass, trying to find the open man.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
They've been penetrating with a certain amount of ease, guys, just as much in this half as the first.
Another thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint for plenty of those close-range points. You got to have those.
First one falls for him. And so he hits both.
Well, that's just about what you'd expect from this squad. Their strong free throw percentage as a team rearing its head again tonight.
And now, let's hear it for your Pacers. Let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Frank Vogel had to say to his team. He told them the game is right there for the taking, fellas, but we've got to be first. First to loose balls, first to the rim. We have to give our all right here. Kevin, now's the time.
Really left alone that time. 35 points for the natural.
Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
And where I sit, Greg, it's a simple deduction. If they want things to be easy on themselves here late, make sure he has the ball.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
And it's good.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him, and he's had an answer for every defense he's seen. How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
They set the screen, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
Just an amazing game for the natural. He has 35 points, and his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
You know what? He's the catalyst. He's the reason why this team plays with such harmony. And if his passing continues, they are going to be dangerous.
Okay, gentlemen, two shots. Two shots.
The first one falls. Good on both. So it's Philadelphia now. It's a 5-point game. The natural, the pass to Cortez. Here's the natural. Hands it from downtown. The natural's got 5 points now this quarter.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture. That's what I like. A nice, strong finish inside.
That's what he does. He's got that Tucker mentality.
Goodness, physicality personified right there. Able to just go up and finish over the biggest defender.
Here's the natural. There's the bucket. Good. The natural's got 17 points here in the second half.
He's so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then just spin right by you.
The prodigy passes to Champ. Down low, here's the natural, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Boy, that was a violent throw down there.
You're telling me.
It's almost like he doesn't like the rim.
And it's Clark with the jam.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Passes it to the prodigy. He lobs it up.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And guys, mark that play right there because that could be the one that leads to a surge to break this thing wide open.
76ers moving the ball around.
Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was ultra safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be, remove all doubt on that attack.
Newman with the bucket.
This isn't just a good fourth quarter. I mean, he's been outstanding. 6 straight buckets here.
And how about in a pressure-packed moment? This game's very close, and they've needed every bucket. He's definitely risen to the challenge.
Pass to the prodigy. Right through the knee for the layup. And it's a 6-point Indiana lead. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Cortez passes to the natural. Powered down with both hands.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Indiana's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. The pass to Newman. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne. You know, he just, like every other coach, can't stand when the defense gives up points on the inside. And boy, are they struggling in there.
Yeah, well, they're getting pummeled in there. So you've got to figure out a way to make some adjustments to try to change that around. And that's why he needed the timeout.
Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
I was able to listen in on what Frank Vogel had to say to his team. He told his guys that their offense needed to run through the natural. Coach reminded his guys that he is the centerpiece of their offense, and he's the one they want with the most freedom to operate. Guys, they're operating under the principle that it's never too late to fine-tune the game plan. Kevin, over to you.
And thanks for that story, Doris. And the basket good. 38 points for the natural.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Snatched away. Clark, the pass to the natural. Jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
I guess you don't change what's working, and he's been magical out there.
Yeah, perfect from the floor here in this fourth quarter.
Passes it to Champ. There's the pick. The 3, and the Pacers another 3.
Defense got butterflies the second that shot went up because they know he typically delivers in the clutch.
And now, let's hear it for your Ace Face.
1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Here's the natural. Again, Philadelphia.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the fourth. Inside. Over to the wing. Here's Champ. Just 5 on the clock. The shot from 20 feet. It's Indiana.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Here's the natural. Pass to the natural.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that, though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
.110 left in the fourth. The prodigy. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Money!
Clutch shot right there. That could be the difference maker.
Indeed, it might be a big, huge moment in this game right there. Right back to the basics there, using a one-hand slam for that.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does it.
And they better stay with those basics because this game is still yet to be determined.
And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. The natural, the pass to the natural. Philadelphia moving the ball over.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
This is when you really need to maintain your focus.
A pass to the product. Yes!
Really just continuing to increase the lead. This one should be easy for the rest of the way.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, at this late stage, a lead like that, it has a team really feeling quite good about itself, and deservedly so.
23 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Passes it to the natural. Sinks it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Pass to the product. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And that's an intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
They get it back. Kicks it to Clark. Fires from deep. Count it! And that shot brings them to within just 1. So a close game season.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
And Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith.
Bottom line, a must-win game. Home floor.
And that will wrap up this round one broadcast.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to NBA playoff basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Got Kenny the Jet Smith, got Shaquille O'Neal. Time to get ready for this crucial Game 4 of the opening round. Tonight, it'll be the Portland Trail Blazers up against the Sacramento Kings in their house, Sleep Train Arena. Looking at the Kings, Game 3, a bitter loss. These home fans hoping they can rally back and provide something to cheer about this time around. And after losing the first 3 games of the series, certainly not the position they'd hoped to find themselves in as we approach Game 4, needless to say. Now looking for a win simply to stave off elimination. So what's the mindset, Jet?
Man, this is where your pride's got to kick in. Are you kidding me? You cannot get swept. This is where you have to dig in, dig down deep. Are you going to win the series? Probably not. But you cannot get swept.
Kenny and I know this for a fact. Adversity doesn't build character, it reveals it. How they respond tonight, Kenny, will tell me something about this team. The home fans will show up, but the question is, will the team show up? Do they want to go fishing, or do they want to go to the next game?
Looks like a fishing trip.
1, 2, 3, Cancun. And now we head down to Kevin Harlan as we approach tip-off.
This is it, Game 4 of the Western Conference quarterfinals. We're looking at what could be a very short series. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. And Doris Burks on the sideline as well. It's the Portland Trail Blazers taking on Sacramento. Taking a look at Sacramento, they're facing elimination, and the fans in this building know that this could be their last game of the year without a tremendous effort.
And in a lot of ways, I feel like the pressure could be off. I mean, you're down 3-0. Nobody's expecting anything from you at this point. They can just go out and let it fly.
I agree with you. I mean, that's exactly right. You've got to win this game. You're down 3-0. Play freely, play confidently, and let it all hang out.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the floor for Portland, we've got the natural. Prodigy is out there with Champ. Then there's the Prodigy, and it's the natural in at the 3. And Sacramento has possession. Portland knocking down that triple moments ago. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
The Kings shooting their first free throw of the night.
Shooting just one.
One shot. One shot, gentlemen.
On defense, Sacramento. They lost their last game on Tuesday.
Yeah, their defense got sliced and diced in that game. They just weren't closing down on perimeter shooters, not nearly quick enough, and then they gave up their fair share of those point-blank shots on the interior as well.
Something was clearly amiss for them, Greg. I mean, to let an opponent shoot that high a percentage, you got to take a real long look in the mirror after a game like that.
And here are the Trailblazers now after the Kings pick up 2. To the inside, Champ, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
They set the pick. Bailey passes to Reed. Here's Dunn. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident. That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start. Looking good.
Reed a screen. Here's the natural. Clock at 4. The Kings need to get off a shot here. And that one's good. Trailblazers trail by 3. Lee outside. And that one is stuck right through.
Fantastic dunk, and he decided to hang around up there for a while, Kevin.
Well, maybe, he didn't want to land awkwardly. I don't know.
Oh, guys, come on. He's up there posing. He's posing for the photographers. That's all that's about.
That's good.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense, but he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Here's the prodigy, and the layup's good off the glass.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he's on the money, that's no doubt. Reed a screen. There's the screen. Just 5 to shoot. Off on the layup.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
To the middle. Got a piece of it. And up the court come the Kings on the break.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
And the pass to Champ. Here's the prodigy, and again it's Portland converted.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Inside. Right side, Lee from past the arc, and the Trailblazers another 3.
This is a team that's focused, completely locked into the task at hand. What an impressive start to this game.
Passes it to Bailey. Here's Dunn. The dish to Reed. The natural to pass to Reed. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's the prodigy. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. The prodigy's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Not much defense to speak of yet here, guys.
Nope. It's been all offense, fellas, all the time here early. Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Here's the prodigy. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter. And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Here's the natural. Pass to Dunn. 13 feet away. Again, Sacramento. So it's Portland now. Right now, let's find out what head coach George Karl had to say to our Doris Burke. Doris?
I asked him if this team still believed that they could come back in this series, and he told me absolutely. The guys know we're in a hole, but we've had our backs against the wall before. The pressure is on them now to close us out. We can just go, play our game, and try to get back in this series. We'll watch and see that happen, guys.
And thank you, Doris. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Portland.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
The Kings trail by 3. Reed with it. 5 points in the game. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
The Kings have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Reed.
And that's another area where he is just a superb.
Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that have the most blocks during the regular season. The Trailblazers in second.
You know, they've been dominant thanks to their length and strength and concentration on blocking shots. They knocked a few balls practically out of the arena this season and hope to do the same here in the postseason.
Portland's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Dishes to Lee. The tray. And yes, sir, that one drops. Lee's got 9.
Man, oh man, Kevin. He's really feeling it from three-point range now. All of a sudden, it seems like he just can't miss.
Dunn passes to Bailey. And there's the feed to Reed. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Watch out below. Get out of his way now.
No way that he was going to slow him down.
Yeah, he was not to be denied on that possession. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams. Check out these handles. That's rush hour handle. Not midday, not early morning. That's rush hour handle. That nasty spin just froze the defender.
Now here's Lee. 9 points in the game so far. No good on the triple.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense. You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
The natural to pass to the product. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Portland leading. Pass to the product. And again, it's Portland converting.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And there's the pass to the natural. Here's the natural. Read a screen. Here's the natural. Passes to the natural. 5 to shoot. Here's Dunn. Hits the three-point bomb. Dunn's got 9 points.
And that's his game. Ignore the D. Focus on what you do and knock down that triple. Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted. And going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
The Prodigy, he's checked in for Portland. And here are the Trailblazers now. Pass to the natural. He kicks it to Lee. The pass to the Prodigy. Back to Lee. Portland moving the ball around. Champ, the pass to the Prodigy. And he gets it to go. The Prodigy's got 14 points.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
All right, Sacramento, please welcome to the court America's best teams crew, your Sacramento Kings dance team.
Dunn passes to Reed. To the wing right side. Banked in off the glass. The Prodigy's got his first basket of the night.
Well, that's simply a great move there, Kevin. He dusted off the defense and got to the cup for the easy basket.
The natural, the pass to Reed. Here's Dunn, covered by Lee. They set the pick. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it to Reed. Passes it to the natural. From deep. The shot no good. Away. Clark, this offense has really been clicking.
No doubt about it, giving the defense all kinds of trouble.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Champ, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And what a game for Champ. He already has 8 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
You know what? The number is not huge, but he has been doing some valuable defensive work for them.
The Prodigy, he's checked in for the Kings. And Portland with a change here, too. The Prodigy, he's checked in for Lee. He hits both from the stripe. The Kings trail by 7. To the left wing. Here's the Prodigy. A 3-ball. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Let's face it, the defense is a step slow. You've got to take away the airspace.
Here's Aldridge. Pass to the Prodigy. Right wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's the Prodigy. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And the pass to the Prodigy. Here's the Prodigy. Here's Reed. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Reed's got 11.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
And that is good.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Here's the natural. Reed the pass to the natural. Here's the natural. Here's the Prodigy. They grab their own miss. A Prodigy. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. The Kings have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
For your Kings, the Prodigy. Taking 2 shots.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
First one falls for. And he makes both free throws. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's the Prodigy. There's a screen. Passes it to the Prodigy. Poked away. Good on the three-point shot. And the Kings lead by 1. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Kings lead by 1. Live from Sacramento, you're watching 2K Sports.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Kings.
Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Kings.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
Another thing they've been able to really get going so far tonight has been the 3-ball, the long-range shooting.
Portland's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Here's the Prodigy for the 3. 9 for 9, looking deadly accurate. Like guys he cannot miss. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And for Portland, they've got the Prodigy. Prodigy is up there with the Prodigy. Then there's the Prodigy, and it's the Prodigy in at the 5 down low. Portland shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
One shot. One shot.
Here's Champ. Pass to the Prodigy. Here's Champ. Read a screen. Here's Champ. Down low. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
And although he doesn't quite get the block, he does get the missed field goal attempt because of his ability to alter the shot.
Well, almost as effective as a block. I mean, made him completely change his release point, and I think that caused the miss.
And the shot is good.
Oh, boy. Woohoo! Sweet move. Tough finish. What a play.
Read a screen. There's the pass to the Prodigy. Out to the wing. Uncovered. And the jumper is on the mark. He's got 5. Portland leading by 3. Here's the Prodigy. Reed with the steal. Passes it to the prodigy. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Feeds it to Aldridge. Pass to the prodigy. Here's the prodigy. Reed covering the offensive rebound. Here's the prodigy. Now the pass to the prodigy. They get it again. It's deflected. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. They now take the lead. He's got 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, no team able to build a big lead early on. I mean, it's tight.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Sacramento's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And the Kings lead by 1.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
Passes it to the prodigy. He dishes it to Aldridge. On the corner, and he gets the bucket. Aldridge has got 4 points in the quarter. For Sacramento, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. The prodigy passes to Champ. Lets a floater go. And even 3-on-3 break. The dish to Aldridge. Here's the prodigy. And again, it's Portland converting.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
To the wing on the left. Here's the prodigy. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. The Trailblazers shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Here's the prodigy. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. Great open look there. And now a 6-point Portland lead.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Here's Reed. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Here's Aldridge. Here's the prodigy. Breaks a big high bounce and goes in. The prodigy's got 5 now.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. And that's now 7 points for the prodigy.
All right, Sacramento, please welcome to the court America's best dance crew, your Sacramento Kings dance team.
Now that we have a moment, let's see who the best passing teams were in the regular season. 4th, the Kings.
You know, sometimes it's tough to give up the ball to a teammate, but the good teams do it. They don't settle for just a good shot. They're looking for the best shot. And these guys have been unselfish all season long.
Trailblazers leading by 4. Here's the prodigy. The prodigy. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys. and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
One shot. One shot.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter.
And Sacramento has possession. They trail by 7. 6 on the shot clock, and out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
Here's the prodigy. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Over to the wing. Portland moving the ball around. And another 3 for Portland.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Pass to Champ. To the left wing. Here's the prodigy. He's got 7. Aldridge the pass to the prodigy. Here's the prodigy. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that. And now it's a 12-point Portland lead. The pass to Champ. Makes good on the step-back jumper.
Sometimes that step-back move gives you just enough time and space to gather yourself for a good release.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Here's Champ. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And the call will go against the prodigy. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Bailey's checked in for Reed. Diaz is checked in for Portland. Inside. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
I don't think you can say enough about the quarter he's having. Every one of his attempts has gone down.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Passes to Bailey. Here's the prodigy. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Bailey. To the paint. It's tipped. Aldridge the pass to Diaz. Dishes to Aldridge. And the Trailblazers another 3.
For 3. The Kings with the timeout. All right, Sacramento, please welcome to the court America's best dance crew, your Sacramento Kings dance team.
The prodigy, he's checked in for the Kings. Dunn comes in for the prodigy. Portland also making some changes. Champs checked in for the prodigy. And Lee's subbed in for the prodigy. The Kings trail by 15. Bailey passes to Champ. Shoots from the baseline. Good as the jump shot falls. 13 points in the game.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
And Sacramento has possession. That is good. And it's 7 points for the Natural.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Here's the Prodigy. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. To the inside. The Prodigy passes to Champ. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. For Sacramento, they haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. The Natural, he's checked in for the Prodigy. Portland on defense. Down low. A steal. Lee outside. Inside. Diaz the pass to the Natural. He trains the quick shot. The Natural's got 5 points so far.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
And Champ gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. The Natural, he's checked in for Sacramento. Here's Diaz. No good. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. The Natural, the pass to Bailey. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And sometimes when you want something done, you got to do it yourself. That dunks the shot in the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
Well, Greg, it certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats and cheering.
Yeah, that could be an instant momentum shift. That certainly was a rim wrecker.
Pass to Dunn. Here's the Natural. And there's the pass to Bailey. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Shot clock at 6. Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Dunn. Inside, the Prodigy, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. The Prodigy's got 25 points.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Bailey passes to Dunn from about 19 feet. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've got paid from shooting the triple.
And trailing in this game now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you've got to play freely and with confidence.
Passes to Bailey. There's the pick. Here's the Natural. Pass to Champ. Off the screen. Portland grabs the miss. The Prodigy's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
Their free throw attempts have really fallen off here in the second quarter. Not as aggressive.
They're settling. They've got to keep getting the ball inside. Create some balance offensively. And then the young fella busts out the slick move inside to get open for the jam.
Greg, that was sick and slick. The D had no chance.
Yeah, he was one step ahead of him the entire way.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through, Greg. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
The Kings have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6.
One shot, gentlemen.
Lee. No good. That'll do it for the first half. Trailblazers out in front, up 6. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the 3rd quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Round one action of the playoffs continuing on 2K Sports. Glad to have you with us for the halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Taking a look at the Trailblazers, they're on the cusp of sweeping this series, and it's an opportunity they're not ready to let slip away. They were in control in the first half and don't look like they'll be backing down in the second. What'd you think about Portland, Kenny?
Well, the reserves really came through when they needed a spark. This is a close game. Any points you can get from your bench are huge. I thought the bench guys came in and inserted themselves like they wanted a starting spot. And that's what you want. Subs who are ready to produce the moment they step on the floor.
Shaq, how do you think Sacramento played?
One thing I really like is their pace, nice and quick. A lot of their buckets came in transition. When they saw opportunity, they took it. It's so important for a team to be able to dictate the pace of the game, and we saw them do exactly that. They should stick with that because it's working. Keep up that transition game.
That's going to do it for now as the second half is just about ready to get started. We'll see you later.
All right, Sacramento, please welcome to the court, America.
And we welcome you back to our coverage of round one in the NBA playoffs. The Prodigy having a great impact in this game.
And in terms of points in that first half, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And, Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
Portland with the ball. The natural out there with Dunn. And it's the natural. Then it's Reed. And it's the Prodigy in at the 4 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Here's the Prodigy. And Lee with the stuff.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
To the paint, here's Diaz. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Trailblazers lead by 8.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Here's the natural. Right side, Lee. There's a good screen. Up off the screen, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one, that's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He had to go straight through it, and that's not legal.
And he's been the key for their offense with the way he shot the basketball.
Yeah, he's most certainly not the reason they're in a hole. I mean, his percentage has been outstanding.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
offense came from this group during the regular season. Look here at the league's highest scoring shooting guards. Well, you look at Dunn, second in the league, having an excellent season. And, of course, the natural. He's right there as well. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Count that as his 7th field goal in 10 tries. He's shooting a very good 70%.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
Here's the prodigy. He's got 12. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. The prodigy's got his 4th rebound in this one.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
And pulled out all the stops to fight his way inside, but the D just was not giving in.
Such a wide open look. And that's now 11 points for Champ.
This is a nice third quarter surge here. They've got it going right now.
And a perfect time to get hot, just as we get into the second half here.
It's been quite a game for the prodigy.
He just continues to light them up. They're going to have to find...
America's best team crew, your Sacramento Kings gang team.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Terry Stotts as he addressed his team. He told his guys that their offense needed to run through the prodigy. Coach stressed the importance of getting the ball in his hands as soon as possible at the start of their possessions. No question he's going to be the key guy for them offensively. Perhaps the rest of the second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
And thank you for that, Doris. The Blazers on offense. They're on a 14-5 run here. Got a hand on it. The pass to the natural. Kings moving the ball around. Pass to the prodigy. Portland grabs the miss.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Here's the natural. And again is Portland converting.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
Read a screen. They set the pick. Off the screen, and he hits the jump shot. Reed's got 17 now.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jump?
To the inside, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
You know, there are a lot of bigger power forwards than him in the NBA, but very few that rise up like he can.
And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for Champ. 18 points, and the three-pointers have been dropping for him. He's got 3 of them.
And you know what, Clark? If you continue to shoot the way he is, he may have to become more of an integral part of their offensive scheme.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops in for Dunn. Both teams deciding to change it up. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Trailblazers leading by 15. There's the pick. Now Aldridge. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Aldridge has got 9.
What a big-time mismatch it's been in the post. Where's the defensive adjustment? They're getting housed down there.
Yeah, something's got to change. A double team, maybe a substitution, but this is getting out of hand.
Here's the natural. He's got 11. Just 3 to shoot. True on the 14-footer.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Pass to Dunn to the wing on the left. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
That is so tough to defend. He'll cross you over in a nanosecond. That move is next to unstoppable.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Trailblazers.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've really been on fire from beyond the arc tonight, too. I mean, a lot of their points have come from out there.
The prodigy, he's checked in for Dunn.
3-point play.
Trailblazers leading by 12. They set the screen. Pass to the prodigy. Makes it off the glass. The prodigy's got 9.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And, Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
To the left side wing. The prodigy drills the three-pointer. 10 points for him.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
There's the feed to Aldridge. The pass to the prodigy. Over to the left wing. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the prodigy. The wing jumper off target.
Missed shots, it's not there right now. With this team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
He's not going to miss many of those, if any. Not when he's got that much room.
Kicks it to Aldridge. Passes it to the prodigy. Here's the screen to the middle. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. The prodigy passes to the prodigy. Pulls up. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And that's 11 points for the prodigy. The Kings trail by 10.
The Kings with the timeout. All right, Sacramento, please welcome to the court America's best dance crew, your Sacramento Kings dance team.
Down low. To the inside. Reed the pass to the prodigy. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And this gives us a chance to look at the point guards who had the most success from before in the regular season. And you look at the natural, 4th in the league and as consistent as they come. And, of course, Champ, he's in that same group.
All right, now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
What a night so far for the prodigy. He has 11 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, just as we expected, they've made the most of their chances at the free throw line. That's definitely been a factor so far.
The prodigy passes to the prodigy. That shot wide open. The Prodigy's got 12 in the game.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Here's the Prodigy. The Kings getting the bucket. The layup missed.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
Here's the Prodigy. He has 5.
And he has slipped into a funk, Clark. You can see the confidence is shaken.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it.
So it's Portland now. After the Kings pick up 2. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. The Prodigy's got 7 points in the game. Read a screen. Pass to the Prodigy. Wide open look. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
Feeds it to Aldridge. Now the pass to the Prodigy. 5 to shoot. Now the dish to Aldridge. Here's the Prodigy. And again, it's Portland converting. The Kings trail by 6. Reed a screen. Passes it to Bailey. It's Reed, high post. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. 6 points for him.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's the Prodigy. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Bailey. To the middle. And Aldridge sends it back. Here's the Prodigy. The pass to the Prodigy. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
That's a terrific set that they just ran.
They set the pick. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Here's the Prodigy. 16 points for him.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
The Prodigy passes to Champ. Tries from 16. They get the rebound, and he gets it to go. And now it's an 8-point Trailblazer lead.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Good on the shot. 14 points for the Prodigy.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Plays it up and brings it in.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that.
Pass it to the Prodigy. Here's the Prodigy. Pass to the Prodigy. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Bailey passes to the Prodigy. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range, so I'd have to agree with you, partner.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense.
Shooting just 1.
We've got 13 seconds left in the third. Here's Bailey. Bounces high off the rim and drops. The Naturals got 17 now.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist. He is on fire from beyond the arc.
Yeah, it seems like all of his points are coming from deep, Greg.
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Trailblazers lead by 7. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And we're back to the action here in this round 1 matchup. And so here's Sacramento. 7-point differential. And on the floor for Portland here in the 4th. Prodigy is up there with the Prodigy. Then there's the Prodigy. And it's the Natural. And it's Lee in at the shooting guard position. Here's the Natural. 5 on the clock. From 13. Dunn misses.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially, Greg, when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Here's the Natural after the Trailblazers pick up 2. They set the pick. Bailey passes to Dunn. Off target with his 3.
You know, even though he missed that 3-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
And he gets the bucket.
Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
From where I sit, Greg, it's a simple deduction. They want things to be easy on themselves here late. Make sure he has the ball.
And you can tell he's hungry because that's how you eat away at a lead right there. Make some highlight reel plays and shake that defense up.
Well, Greg, you're right. Not all 2 points are the same. Not when they come on a stuff like that one.
Well, I like the craftiness in his game. I mean, he can distribute or he can attack the basket, just like we saw right there.
And it's the Kings with the ball. The Blazers getting the bucket. There's the pass to Champ. Here's the Prodigy. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
And now both teams really in a groove.
This game already, guys, was high scoring, but they've really amped and ramped it up to another level down the stretch.
Here's the Natural. To the paint. Here's the Prodigy. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Mark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out? Almost like the 1-2 punch.
Here's the Natural. Pass to the Natural. There's a screen. Bailey passes to Dunn. Right wing. Here's Champ. And the basket good.
When you're defending the guy with the crossover, you got to watch his midsection. You can't get hung up trying to watch the ball, otherwise you'll get burned.
Lee passes to Diaz. Here's the Prodigy, and the call will go against the Prodigy. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having. Some outstanding numbers in this one for the Natural. He's got 11 points and 1 steal. This is something special. I mean, he hasn't missed a single shot.
It's really hard to put in words just what he's doing out on the floor.
And the Kings making a change here. Reed's checked in, and the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Champ's checked in for the Prodigy. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. The Prodigy passes to Reed, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful 2-hand jam, you're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall. An open jump shot there, and their D not putting up any resistance today.
Pass to Dunn. Kings moving the ball around. Shot is off. Portland leading by 12. Lee outside. Buries the long-range jumper. In for two with the D all over him.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Pass to the natural. Here's the natural. The pass to Dunn. 6 to shoot. Fires for 3. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
He power surged that one down. Wow.
Yeah, good term to use. One of the game's top dunkers for sure.
Folks, that's not a petty, not a Manny. That's a facial.
You know, with the extra weight he has over his man there, I mean, he's going to be hard to slow down when he gets ahead of steam. Those extra LBs make a difference. Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for the natural. He's got 21 points, and he's played the role of the pest today, too. I mean, he's caused a bunch of turnovers.
And it also tells you just how high his basketball IQ is. I mean, seeing plays develop before anyone else does on the court.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for him. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
And Clark, those free throws need to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
I tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
I can't believe defenders are not aware. They cannot allow him that position.
Yeah, you're right about that, Greg. He's put a no trespassing allowed on that spot of the floor. It's all his.
Nice job coming off that screen. 20 points for the Prodigy.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Passes it to Diaz. Here's the Prodigy. And it's Reed pulling it down. Pass to Dunn. Here's Bailey. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Pass to the Prodigy. Here's the natural, and the pass to Bailey. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Trailblazers leading by 5. Out to the right wing. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
I like his composure there under pressure as he was being double-teamed. Terrific pass.
Passes it to the Prodigy. Ripped away. The drive by Lee, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal, and then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there. He's really stepped it up this quarter. Looks like he's determined to get them out of this hole all by himself.
To the middle, here's Champ. Soft touch off the glass. Champ's got 27.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Here's Dunn. And another 3 for Sacramento.
Making a huge difference from deep tonight. That was a big-time shot.
Yeah, they've got time, and if he can keep stretching the defense like he has been with the three-point shot, that lead could evaporate in a hurry.
Now here's Lee to the paint. Here's Diaz, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Shooting two. Shooting two.
First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Kings trail by 8.
All right, Sacramento, please welcome to the court America's best dance crew, your Sacramento Kings dance team.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hey, guys. Well, George Karl had some advice for the team in that last huddle. He said, guys, for a team with our firepower, we're playing way too tight. We need to push the ball up the floor, get out in transition, and get those easy baskets. We can do this.
Here's the natural. Pass to the Prodigy. Baseline jumper, and it's good off the back rim and in. The Prodigy's got 24 points.
Trailblazers timeout. All right, Sacramento, please welcome to the court America's best dance crew, your Sacramento Kings dance team.
Portland leading by 6. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. 31 points for the Prodigy. Bailey passes to Reed. Here's Dunn, and it's blocked.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Here's the natural after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Reed the pass to the natural. Sacramento moving it around. Dunn shot's good.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in this second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
The pass to Chin. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand. The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
That's straight up Showtime stuff right there, baby. Major highlight reel material.
It's been quite a game for the Prodigy.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
The natural. Passes to the Prodigy. Here's the natural. He feeds it to Reed. down low. It's deflected. And it's the Trailblazers on the break.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
1:12 left to play in the final quarter. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And guys, how fun is it watching this fella just go to work?
Greg, it's not every point guard who can climb the ladder like he can.
Not at all.
Well, I tell you, I think his body control and concentration in the air are really unique.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Trailblazers.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, Clark, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Well, it's more than luck, Kevin. I think the shot selection was good, too.
And as usual, great numbers and a dominant display for the Prodigy. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Talk about great numbers for the Prodigy. He's got 27 points, and he's come up with a couple of nice steals today, too.
Clark, just a very energetic brand of defense. That one will seal the deal there. They've exploded here at the end.
Boy, I love the serious killer instinct they've shown, finishing strong.
No good. And it's Portland the other way.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
And this is going to be a fantastic result for them. No win on the road comes easy.
Not in the NBA, they don't. And trust me, they're going to take a little extra pleasure in this win, having silenced an entire building of hostile fans.
He connects, and they're going to move on to the conference semifinals. What a performance through the entire first round. Greg sweeping in 4 games.
And they really had a tremendous series. Watching how well these guys played as a unit has got to be scary for their round 2 matchup.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. And time now to head over to Ernie Johnson's show,
the 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, thank you. So why don't we take a look now at our Jordan player of the game? He notched his season high, and his scoring really seemed to set the tempo for his team tonight.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he was on fire.
Well, it's a great feeling when you're the guy that helps your team close out a series with that kind of game. You know, the way he had it going, he's got to be feeling very confident going into the conference semis. He left it all on the court tonight. He didn't look too fatigued, though. I'm sure he still has plenty left in the tank, buddy.
And that'll do it for our coverage of this entertaining Round 1 series. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We look forward to seeing you for Round 2 right around the corner.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to NBA playoff basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Got Kenny the Jet Smith, got Shaquille O'Neal. Time to get ready for this crucial Game 4 of the opening round. Moments away, it'll be the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Dallas Mavericks at their home, American Airlines Center. And guys, for the Mavericks, Game 3, a bitter loss. These home fans hoping they can rally back and provide something to cheer about this time around. Trailing 2-1 in this series, really a huge Game 4 on their home court. If they can't even the series tonight, their hopes of emerging from this series diminish significantly, do they not, Shaq?
They do, Ernie. Pay attention. I'm about to give you a Shaqism. You know what a Shaqism is?
I think I'm about to get one.
A Shaqism is I'm going to say something, and it may sound crazy, like it's not making sense, but you have to go back and analyze what I'm about to say. It's not technically a must-win, but it is a must-win in a practical sense. Anyway, Ernie, winning 3 in a row and 2 on the road is too much to ask of any team, much less the lower seed. Go back and just think about what I just said, Ernie.
Well, if they have the home court team behind them right now, it's going to be easy to understand that Shaqism because they'll have 17,000 people analyzing that statement.
Hashtag, I didn't understand anything either of you said. Here's Kevin.
It's Game 4 of the Western Conference quarterfinals live on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Hart. You take a look at Dallas. Scratching out a home win tonight will be absolutely critical for them, trailing 2-1 in the series.
Yeah, and the goal is to win tonight. Make it a best-of-3 series. They already know they're going to have to get one on the road, which is going to be tough enough. But if they can get this one, then they've got a shot.
Yeah, they really do, and the task at hand is where their focus has to be. They can't be thinking about down the road, on the road. They got to take care of business right here, because anything less than 100% focus and intensity, and they'll be done.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Prodigy is out there with the Prodigy. And it's the natural, then there's the Prodigy, and it's Brown in at the 4 spot. Here's the Prodigy, and the call will go against the Prodigy. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
To the inside, Holmes. Brown, good. Brown's got the first points of the night for the Timberwolves.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
There's the pick. Here's Gordon. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
I like that, getting their offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Yeah, high percentage shot, and the more points you can get inside, I think the better off they'll be as the game progresses. And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throw of the evening.
One shot. Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Here's the natural. The Prodigy passes to the natural. No good on the 3. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. There's the pass to McDonald. Inside and finished off by Brown.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
You know, there are a lot of bigger power forwards than him in the NBA, but very few that rise up like he can.
They set the pick. Reynolds. And down it goes. Dunk through off a wonderful assist.
And ran his man straight into the screen and got a clear path to the bucket.
That is how it is done.
Excellent team play there on the pick, and then he ripped it down.
That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. To the middle, and the dunk by Brown.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Down low, off the pick. Oxley's off the pick and hammers it home.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hander.
That's good.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Here's Champ. Drills the three-pointer. Champ's got 5 points so far.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Passes it to McDonald. Here's Palmer. Can't get it to fall. Mavericks trail by 4. We'll go to Doris Burke, who moments ago spoke with head coach Blake Saunders. And Doris, what do you have to say?
A game like this is so often the pivotal game of the series because, as Coach says, a win here gives them a 3-1 lead with 2 chances to finish it off at home. Needless to say, that would put them in a dominant position. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, Doris.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And, Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
It's deflected. And Brown over to help. Gordon with no one around. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Gordon's got 6.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge. Always. You know, he might be small for a center, but it doesn't really matter because he can jump out of the building.
For Dallas, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Pass to the natural. Here's Champ. And another basket for Dallas.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And Gordon over to help. Timberwolves passing it around. Now the pass to Reynolds. Shot on the wing. Here's Palmer, and he slams it one-handed.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second-chance opportunities.
And Greg cashing in hard. I mean, man, oh, man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
Yes. Guys, that's the only way he knows how to do it. Soft, I don't even think is in his vocabulary.
Passes to Reynolds. Out left to the wing, to the paint. Here's Brown. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And both teams on fire from the opening tip.
Well, I don't doubt it, Greg. We're going to have an entertaining game of basketball here today. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that's the case.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start?
Yeah, he's setting himself up to be their go-to guy today.
Pass to Reynolds. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. The Prodigy's got 7. There's the pass to Champ. Dishes it to Gordon. Shoots from 14, and Gallus again with the bucket.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Passes it to Reynolds. Here's the Prodigy, defended by Gordon. To the middle, here's Palmer. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Well, it's definitely been a shootout. But the team that can start playing some defense might have an edge.
You look at the natural, he's been playing really well.
He's been attacking the rim with reckless abandon. They're searching for answers. Some way they got to figure out how to contain it.
To make it into the postseason, you need a lot of versatility. Here's a look at the top rebounding shooting guards during the regular season. Well, you look at Champ, one of the game's best, 2nd in the league.
And a 2-guard who's as prolific a rebounder as he is a rare breed in the NBA. You usually don't expect it from an off guard, but he's a big contributor on the glass.
And it's not just the athleticism, Greg, but it's his knack for playing in the post. He understands angles and how to get position down there. I mean, he really looks comfortable in the paint. As a matter of fact, he looks as comfortable in the paint as he does on the perimeter.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Here's the natural. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Offensive rebound. It's good. This game is all even.
They have got to put a body on him, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
And finished off by Brown.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Down low. And the basket by Gordon. Gordon's got the game tied up here for Dallas.
5 of 5 to start. I think he's in the zone.
I think they've got to consider, Greg, throwing a few different looks his way early on, especially if he keeps shooting like this.
The Timberwolves made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Move shots.
The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His waivers.
Gordon the pass to the prodigy. Here's Champ, uncovered, and that's good for 2. Champ's got 14 points for the game.
He's made all but 1 shot so far with 6 makes. Not too bad there.
Pass to the natural. Another 3 for Dallas.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
To the inside. Homer. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's the prodigy. And again, Minnesota with the triple. The Mavericks trailing. And the pass to the prodigy. Here's Champ. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Okay, Dallas, now stepping onto the court for your entertainment are the Dallas Mavericks dancers. Give it up!
A different look for Dallas. Champs checked in for the prodigy. And it's the prodigy in for the natural. And the Timberwolves also making a change. The prodigy is checked in for the prodigy. Brown the pass to Reynolds. And Gordon over to help. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. With some arc. Here's Brown, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Well, some really terrific numbers for Brown. He's up to 15 points, and when it comes to rebounding, he's had a nice night there, too.
He's not afraid to mix it up there in the middle, getting in there and doing a lot of the dirty work.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And Brown drops them both. Dallas has gone 4 of 6 from long range here early on. Outside Gordon. Another three for Dallas.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment.
Here's Temple. To the middle. Passes it to the Prodigy. He kicks it to Brown. From past the arc. Mavericks with the rebound. They lost their last game on Tuesday.
Yeah, they just caught a team, Kevin, that was in a zone, and they didn't have the manpower defensively to disrupt them.
Hey, zone or no zone, I expected a little more fight out of them than what they showed. I mean, they never strung together any stops like they needed to.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give them any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Mavericks?
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
And the first one at the line is good. He hits both from the stripe. Timberwolves trail by 4. And Temple kicks to Brown. And stolen by Gordon. The Prodigy passes to Champ. 1:53 left to play in the first quarter. Here's the Prodigy. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
High-quality shot. Just a little off there with the release.
And, Greg, that has him S-H-H-ing, shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
And that one's good. And it's 9 points for the Prodigy.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's the Prodigy. Dallas moving the ball around. Ring shot on the way. And the jumper is good. And the Mavericks lead by 4. Minnesota's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Temple to pass to Palmer. Second shot opportunity. And it's Brown getting it to go. Brown's got 19 points.
I think it's pretty smart that he's been given the ball pretty much every time down the floor.
Yeah, when you're 8 for 8, I mean, I think that would also call for you to get more possessions, and he definitely has got it going right now.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Threw it down with authority.
Oh, he can really fly. And you combine that, Clark, with some of the nice penetration, too, and you've got an easy 2 points.
And able to just play well above the rim. I mean, that makes this guy so dangerous when he's in the game.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. The Mavericks on top. They lead by 2. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Dallas Mavericks dancer.
Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
It's just been a long-range battle for them and one that they're winning right now.
Yeah, sharp shooting from deep, a big part of why they're up.
Mavericks leading. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for the Mavericks. Prodigy is out there with the Prodigy. Then there's Champ. Then there's Gordon. And it's Champ in at the 3 spot.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And that one's good. Dallas has gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. There's the screen. The Prodigy passes to Champ. Sinks the three-pointer. Champ's got himself going there. His first points of the game at the deep ball.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
And here they go. Champ, the pass to the Prodigy. Here's Lacombe. Another 3 for Dallas.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Here's Temple, and it's blocked. And they'll keep possession. Here's Palmer. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7.